Have you ever felt that little moment of panic? You know, the one where your brain is just scrambling to translate a thought from your native language into English before you can even speak? Well, what if I told you the secret to fluency isn't about memorizing more words? What if it's about completely changing the way you think? That's exactly what we're going to get into today.
So think of it like this. Our brains can take one of two paths. Over on the left, you've got the translation traffic jam. It's that constant mental gymnastics, finding the word, checking the grammar. It's exhausting, right? But then on the right, that's the goal. That's the open highway, where your thoughts just flow directly into English. That's not just speaking. That's real, effortless communication.
So does that image of a brain stuck in translation mode, does that feel familiar to you? If you're nodding right now, just know you are absolutely not alone. This is probably one of the biggest hurdles in learning any language, but here's the good news. It's not a permanent state. It's just a habit. And today, we're going to learn how to break it.
And here's the part that might surprise you. We're always told, just study more, learn more words, more rules. But the real key isn't about stuffing more information into your brain. It's about changing your entire mental approach. It's about adopting a new mindset that unlocks the fluency that's already waiting for you.
So here's our roadmap. We're going to walk through 5 powerful daily thoughts. Think of them like little switches designed to flip your brain from translating to actually thinking in English. Ready to dive in? Let's go. All right, our very first step is a big one. We have to tackle what might be the single biggest barrier for any language learner, that paralyzing fear of not being perfect.
I want you to make this your daily mantra. Say it to yourself. Because that pressure to be perfect, that's the thing that makes us freeze up. It's that little voice in our head that says, don't speak unless it's flawless, which, let's be honest, usually leads to saying nothing at all.
And that brings us to a huge truth. Language is for connection, not for competition. Seriously, no one is grading your grammar in a casual chat. The moment you shift your goal from I need to be perfect to I just want to connect with this person, so much of that fear just starts to melt away. People are usually just excited you're speaking their language.
So let's redefine what confidence really means when you're learning a language. It's not about being mistake-free. It's about being fear-free. Real confidence is knowing you'll probably make mistakes and speaking anyway. Okay, so once we start letting go of that fear, we can move on to our next big mental shift, breaking down the wall between study time and real life.
You know, as long as English feels like a subject you have to study, it's always going to feel separate from you. The goal is to weave it right into the fabric of your day so it stops feeling like homework and starts feeling like, well, just a part of your life.
And the best part is, you can start really small. Try changing your phone's language. You'll passively learn dozens of new words. Watch a show you already love, but in English, just for fun, no pressure. Or even just talk to yourself in your head as you go about your day. Okay, I'm making coffee now. You're building this little immersive world, just for you.
Now, as you start using English more and more in your daily life, something is going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. And our third daily thought, which might just be the most powerful one of all, is all about learning to celebrate them.
Think about it this way. A mistake isn't a failure. It's a receipt. It's proof that you showed up, you tried, and you pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. The only way to make 0 mistakes is to stay silent. And that's not progress, is it? This slide just captures that choice perfectly. On one side, you have fear. It zips our mouths shut and builds a wall that stops all our progress. But on the other side, curiosity turns those mistakes into stepping stones. They're not failures, they're the very bricks you use to build your fluency.
Let this one really sink in for a second. We're so worried about making a small grammar error that we often end up making the biggest error of all, saying nothing. A misplaced word has never stopped a conversation. Silence has. So now that we're a little more comfortable with the idea of making mistakes, let's talk about the actual words we're using. Our fourth thought is here to challenge the myth that you need a huge, complicated vocabulary to sound fluent.
You know, real fluency isn't about sounding like a walking thesaurus. It's about clarity. And it's truly amazing how many deep, complex ideas you can express with simple, everyday words. After all, that's how native speakers actually talk to each other. I mean, just look at this example. Which one sounds more natural to you? I'm really tired. It's clear, it's direct, and it's what a real person would actually say. Sometimes trying to use those big, complex words can actually make you sound less fluent, not more. Just remember, simple is strong.
All right, armed with the power of simple words and a newfound comfort with mistakes, we've arrived at our final mindset shift. This is the one that turns every single interaction, no matter how small, into a chance to grow.
This is all about adopting a mindset of pure curiosity. Every single conversation, whether you're ordering a coffee or having a quick chat with a colleague, becomes a little mini lesson. You're not just talking, you're listening. You're absorbing the rhythm, the slang, the living pulse of the language.
Because at the end of the day, no textbook, no app, no class can teach you what a real conversation can. Experience is truly the best teacher in the world. Every chat is your classroom, and every person you speak with is a potential guide on your journey.
So, there you have it. That's your new mental toolkit for unlocking fluency. These 5 daily thoughts. Aim for connection, not perfection. Live with the language, don't just study it. Embrace your mistakes as proof that you're trying. Speak simply and powerfully, and see every single chat as a lesson. Because the ultimate goal was never to sound perfect, it's to sound real. It's about finding your voice in English so you can connect authentically with other people. This journey isn't just about learning a language. It's about expanding your entire world. And with this new mindset, you have everything you need to do just that.